No way.
Mm-hmm. A little bit minerally. It tastes like there's like a little bit of minerals.
What?
I know inflation's bad, but if you have to filtrate your own water, you might want to not do it in the same water that your buddy's trying to piss in. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Will We Make It? It's Cosmo here. Boy, we've got a wild week. We've got a lot of information to go through. You know, did Twitter silence Elon Musk? We're going to go over it today's episode. Plus, we're going to go over where we're at in my portfolio. So stick around. Alright, thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it. Please take this time to like and subscribe. Share this video to help spread the channel. And if you stay tuned till the end, we'll go ahead and put in the inputs that I have for the week and see where we're at when reaching that $8,000 goal. Alright, let's get right to it. Alright, we're going to start with the stash here. You can see my total stash value is $502.45. It's a little bit of an increase from last week. I went ahead and did my auto purchases. So I added some Nvidia, I added some more Apple, Tesla, Google, Pepsi-Cola, Coca-Cola, dividends, and a couple other stocks as well. So definitely went up a little bit when it comes to my personal portfolio. Also, Robinhood, it's been for the week. We can go ahead and pull in for the week. It has just been going downhill. I went ahead and sold my AMC. I wanted to expand my portfolio a little bit more. So I went ahead and actually purchased some triple leverage portfolios. And basically those, and I put them in the S&P 500. So if the S&P 500 does good, I do really good. If the S&P 500 does bad, well, guess what? I do really bad. So this week in the market, this past week has been not too good. There's a lot of information which we're going to go over, but as you can see for the week, I'm down $53 so far for the week. But like I said, as long as you dollar cost average, you're definitely going to come up out on top. I do not expect it to continue like this. It's going to be a little bit. A lot of people are talking about recession. So later on, maybe early 2023. But I do see us rebounding here a bit. I'm confident that we're going to rebound a little bit. We might actually end up in the positive. I'm going to predict probably within the next week and a half to 2 weeks. Let's go on to my Gemini. Again, same thing with my Gemini. I added some more Ethereum and some more Sandbox as well. I'm down 26.68 for the week, down 8%. But again, with crypto, you're going to have big losses and you're going to have big gains. So this is really going to set up, in my opinion, for a really large bull run coming here soon. Especially with some of the information I'm going to go over with you real quickly. Let's go ahead and start off with the top. Just to enhance our crypto, the Tennessee Titans have become the first NFL team to accept Bitcoin as payment. This is great news. Another more adaptation, adoption, whichever you want to call it. There's also Tennessee is the fourth major sport franchise to accept Bitcoin as payment, joining Major League Baseball's Oakland Athletics and the National Basketball Association's Dallas Mavericks and Sacramento Kings. So this just goes to show that a lot of people are getting into cryptocurrency. This is only going to benefit the crypto world as a whole. Also, we have some more information. McDonald's and Walmart will soon be accepting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. Right here, during the presentation, the slide appeared listing some of the biggest retailers in America, including McDonald's, Walmart, Home Depot, and Best Buy. According to their websites, Blackhawk and CR also serve Starbucks, Chipotle, Egg Corte Inglés, Lowe's, Staples, Woolworths, and thousands of other global retailers. This is just the beginning, guys. Pretty soon, everybody's going to be accepting Bitcoin, and when they come to accept Bitcoin, they're going to come accept all the other altcoins as well. Some more other news. You know, I like Nvidia right here. Nvidia is predicted to be the first $1 trillion semiconductor company. So now you guys know why I'm putting in Nvidia every week, because I'm going to ride this roller coaster with the metaverse coming out. Nvidia is primed to basically just take off. So I'm going to continue dollar cost average in Nvidia. It's down. It's down quite a bit this week, but again, there is a lot of FOMO out there. Bad publicity is basically, and we're going to get to that right here with China. China is shut down completely. Their cases top 2,600. You know, it's funny because if this was in America, you know, if this was the U.S., you know, we average, what, 60,000 cases, 70,000 cases, and we still opened up. But with China, it's completely different. You know, they even if they get a small amount, they just completely shut everything down. And again, China is a major player in our economy and our market. So with China, with Shanghai completely shutting down, I mean, there's even words of people, they're not even letting people out to get food. They're basically starving people in their own homes because they won't let them go out and get food. So things are really serious over there. I mean, it's not even nowhere near as serious as we were or we ever were. But China, you know, they do things differently. You know, that's part of being in a communist country. You know, people say, oh, America this, you know, America, we don't have rights. Well, be glad you're living here and not in China, because you probably starve. Other news, I know I talked about Elon Musk. Elon Musk joined Twitter, and he actually bought a major stake in Twitter and was originally the highest holder of stock in Twitter. And he had said that he was going to join the board. But the CEO, Parag Agrawal, if I'm saying that correctly, they did have a meeting, and now it looks like Elon Musk has decided not to join the Twitter board. Now, this brought up a lot of speculation. You know, did Twitter basically bully Elon Musk not to join Twitter? We may never know, but he is not joining the board. He has made some comments about Twitter in the past, and his whole share has actually been overtaken by another company called Vanguard, who actually purchased 10% now owns 10% of the Twitter company. So he is no longer the main holder of stock within that company. And the CEO put out a press release for Twitter stating that, see if I can pull it up. Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal wrote in a company announcement he shared on Twitter, "There will be distractions ahead, but our goals and priorities remain unchanged." My personal opinion, you know, this guy, I think he's, you know, whether you like Twitter or not, I think he's cocky. He thinks that he can, he can pretty much censor anyone that he feels violates their, you know, in his opinion, violates their terms of service. And there's an ongoing debate, what is free speech and what you can and cannot post, especially on social media platforms. So his whole article here, Elon Musk had decided not to join our board. Here's what I can share about what happened. The board and I had many discussions about Elon joining the board, and with Elon directly, we are excited to collaborate and clear about the risks. We also believe that Elon has a fiduciary of the company where he like all board members has to act in the best interest of the company with all our shareholders was the best path forward. The board offered him a seat. We announced Tuesday that Elon will be appointed to the board contingent on background check and formal acceptance. Elon's appointment to the board was to become official of April 9th, but Elon shared that same morning that he will no longer be joining the board. I believe this was for the best. We have and will always value input from our shareholders, whether they are on the board or not. Elon is our biggest shareholder, and we will remain open to his input. So, here's my little take on this. I think that Mr. Paral Agrawal here got with his little fellow board members and put a little pressure on whether or not to basically allow him to get on the board. Yes, they did offer him a seat, but I think that overall they were going to butt heads, and it was going to cause a major distraction, as he listed up here. There will be distractions ahead. So I think the overall message was, they weren't keen on him joining, and I really just don't think Elon wanted the headache, because I could just see this being a really big headache. So as far as silencing them, I don't think he did, but I do think that Elon took the high road and didn't want to get involved in this little petty dispute with Twitter. So that's my take on that. So, and last but not least, I have my chart here. We're going to go ahead and input our numbers in for April 11th. Let's go ahead and put those numbers in. All right, here we go. I've input the totals, and boy, we are doing like a baby does a diaper. Completely, you know what I'm saying. So for our stash, we've got 503, Robinhood 200, Gemini 279, down, pretty much down across the board except for stash. Our current total 1280, our previous total 1348, and we are down $68 and 16% of the way to our goal for 8,000. So definitely a rough week, guys. We are definitely going backwards, but you know how it is with the market. I definitely believe it's going to turn around, especially in the crypto space. I'm going to keep dollar cost averaging in and go from there. So that's what I got for this week. I appreciate you for tuning in. Again, like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll catch you later on in the week. Peace.